Ukraine's presidential elections 2019 are finally over. April 21, the second round of balloting took place. Currently, the Central Electoral Commission, CEC, has processed almost all the electronic protocols, and, according to the results, actor and showman Volodymyr Zelensky is an undisputed leader. His political program was available long before the elections. Zelensky's program was partly elaborated by the ordinary Ukrainians, who offered their ideas on the candidate's Facebook page. However, many are curious about Zelensky's first steps as a president. Related, Theresa May hopes for cooperation with Volodymyr Zelensky. In his recent interview, he has already promised to continue communication with Ukrainians via social media. Zelensky believes that the president should not show up on the TV, on talk shows, and other programs too often. Uniting people with his appearance is part of his information policy. That's what I was counting for the very beginning. Rare appearances bring people together. I want them to see me, like in the old days, back in the Soviet times, everyone asked, what do we have today? 17 Moments of Spring, 1973 Soviet 12-part television series, Ed, or Servant of the People, Zelensky's political comedy about ordinary schoolteacher becoming the president of Ukraine, Ed. The series is broadcast on at a certain time, and everyone knows it. Where can you watch it? On TV. And it doesn't matter whether you have a TV set at home or not. Previously, people sat in the yard and watched it, uniting people, Ukraine's future president noted. Related, EU Commission President congratulates Zelensky on victory in presidential race. According to Volodymyr Zelensky's election program, his first bill should be the law on government by the people. It aims to consolidate the mechanism by which the people of Ukraine would form the main tasks for the government through referendums and other forms of direct democracy. Zelensky and representatives of his headquarters have repeatedly noted the need to lift immunity from all Ukrainian officials, starting from the president and the judges. Related, overseas polling stations, whom they supported, mapped the results of exit polls were announced, and Dmytro Razumkov, the speaker of the election headquarters of Volodymyr Zelensky, said that the first legislative initiative would be the law on the impeachment of the president and on the lifting of his immunity. These bills are not aimed at improving the position of the president, they are not aimed at improving his economic situation. These promises were previously voiced by the politicians, who sit today in the parliament, removing parliamentary immunity, he said. Related, head of Lviv Region State Administration resigns. We should start with ourselves. The law on impeachment, removal of immunity from the president, is a very serious signal not only to the parliament but also to the society. Today, our opponents, our MPs repeat they are not ready to get rid of immunity, as high-ranking officials still have it. If the law is applied equally to everyone, then the law will be equal to everyone, Razumkov outlined. Related, political bride show at Élysée Palace, Macron met Ukraine's Zelensky and Poroshenko. Speaking on the Donbas issue, Zelensky said he supported Normandy format and the Minsk agreements, but the process needs to be restarted. Normandy format, under all circumstances. Minsk process, in any case. We would restart it. I think we would have changes in key personnel. This would be the Minsk format. We would go the whole way to stop hostilities, to return our boys back home alive. Our task is also to return all the soldiers, all the prisoners of war. The first task is to return our sailors. I am not yet a president. This is a matter of priority for each Ukrainian, not only for me, he said. Here you can find other Zelensky's pre-election promises. Related, Ukraine's election agenda and labor migration issue. And we have no other choice but to wait for the inauguration of the new president, which should take place no later than June 3rd. And after Zelensky officially takes office, we would follow his first steps in big league politics. Read the original text at 112.ua. Let's block ads. Why?